We have spoken about theology, and now I want to go into some basic doctrines of what I stand for and what I believe. I would like to start with one of the most well-known doctrines, in Pentecostal charismatic circles, and that is the concept of being born again. What do we think of being born again? Now, if you are a person that likes studying theology and doctrine, you will know that there are a lot of different views on being born again. Some people believe that all people are born again, and others believe that you become born again when you show your sorrow for your sin and confess your sin. I don't believe in any of those. What I believe born again means, and you will hear my doctrine will always be in line with my theology. That is what I strive for. I want everything in line with the theology. I believe a birth takes place in a person the moment he believes something. Let me explain it this way. If somebody comes to your house, or if you hear something outside in your garden at night, it's the middle of the night, and you hear a noise there, and you think it's a robber, the belief that there's a robber outside, and let's say it is a robber, it will give birth to your life. It will give birth to your emotions, and the robber there will actually actuate your thoughts and your emotions and kind of give birth to a certain kind of a life in you because of his presence. Now, in the very same way, I believe we become born again. John 3 talks about, and this is what I see in John 3, that Jesus comes and he says to Nicodemus, Nicodemus, you will not see what I see, you will not understand anything I do, and neither will you find your life enter the kingdom that I am part of unless you have a new birth. The new birth is, if you can see, and I'm just summarizing, this is just a summary of what I believe. The new birth would be if you can see Jesus lifted up upon the cross as the snake was, and have your hope and your expectation on the death of Christ and His resurrection, on the death and the ending of the law man, you will be born from above. The above doesn't talk about heaven. The above, I believe the Bible talks about there, is the lifting up upon the cross. In the same way, the people that was bitten by the snakes, when they could see the snake lifted up, they were born from above. In other words, I'm not saying they were born again with the born again that we are now. It's a type and a shadow of the real thing. They had the poison of the snake inside them, and it was killing them. And if you were bitten by the snake, which all of humanity was bitten by the snake through legalism and the law, if you can see the snake crucified, you will be born again from that. You will have a new life. As you were born from fear, born from legalism, and your life had its origin in human willpower to try and gain eternal life, your life will now have its origin in the revelation that the old man has died. And when you believe that, you will be born from that truth. That's how I see born again.